You stand at the edge of your limits, staring at the wall that mocks you. You dare call yourself strong? Look at you, fragile, hesitant, trapped in the comfort of mediocrity. Listen closely. Strength is not given. It is taken by force, by sweat, by blood. Every representative, every set, every moment when your body screams begging you to stop. That is where demons are made. That is where I, Ryomen Sukuna, would thrive. And that is where you must rise. You want to feel like a demon? Then earn it. Push yourself beyond the limits you've built in your mind. Those limits are lies, weakness disguised as truth. When your muscles burn, good. That burn is a forge. Feel it, let it shape you. When you're gasping for air, good. That's your lungs fighting to grow stronger. Don't resist it, embrace it. When you want to give up, good. That is weakness standing in front of you, daring you to crush it. And you will. Slowly, steadily, with power. Let me ask you, who are you in the face of resistance? Will you falter, crumble like a weak spirit? Or will you rise, stand firm and take what's yours? Demons. We don't wait for permission. We conquer. We devour. That's what you must do. Step into that gym not as an ordinary soul, but as someone with a mission, a purpose. Each weight is a challenge. Every squat, every pull-up, every push-up. It's a battle you must face, and you must win. Calmly, deliberately, every single time. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop saying tomorrow. That's for the hesitant. That's for the weak. Demons don't wait for opportunity. We create it. Pick up that weight. Run that extra mile. Push harder than you did yesterday. Let the pain teach you. Let the sweat remind you of your progress. And hold this truth close. Growth is not pretty. Growth is not painless. But growth is always worth it. Look at the journey ahead, not with fear, but with hunger. You're not just here to survive. You're here to dominate. Each bead of sweat is a mark of progress. Each failure, a stepping stone. This isn't a quick sprint. This is war. Understand this. The body grows in the face of pressure. It adapts when it's pushed beyond comfort. So don't run from the struggle. Lean into it. The more it hurts, the stronger you become. You're not alone in this. Every demon, every beast you've ever admired, fought the same fight. They battled through exhaustion, crushed doubts, and stood tall against pain. This isn't just a workout, it's a transformation. One rep at a time, you're becoming someone unshakable, someone unstoppable. When others take shortcuts, you go the extra mile. When they stop at 10 reps, you go to 12. When they quit, you keep moving forward. I dare you. I dare you to keep going when the weights feel heavier than the world. I dare you to run when your legs are trembling. Think about why you started. Was it to give up when things got hard? Was it to settle for less than you're capable of? You started to transform, to evolve, to step into the realm of the extraordinary. And that realm, it doesn't welcome the weak. It demands sacrifice, effort, relentless will. This is your time, your moment. Feel it, own it. That voice in your head, the one telling you to stop, silence it. That pain you feel, use it. Pain is your ally, your teacher, your proof that you're doing what others can't. With every drop of effort, you're becoming untouchable. You're breaking free from the chains of average. You're rising. Now let me remind you, demons don't beg for strength. We take it, relentlessly, unapologetically. You have it within you. This fire, this rage, this desire to conquer, but it's on you to ignite it. No one else can do it for you. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. Be the one who shows up when others quit. Be the one who stands tall when others crumble. Be the one who looks in the mirror and sees a demon staring back. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture your goal, the version of you that's waiting at the finish line. Strong, fearless, unstoppable. Do you see it? That's not a dream. That's your future. But only if you're willing to fight for it. Only if you're willing to bleed for it. Only if you're willing to take every challenge, every weight, every drop of pain, and turn it into fuel. Time waits for no one. Comfort is the enemy. Weakness is your rival. And you're the demon in this story. So rise, step forward with power, conquer the gym, conquer your mind, conquer yourself. And when it's all over and you stand at the top, don't just feel like a demon, be one. Forever. There's a moment in every workout where you hit the wall. Your legs feel like lead, your arms are trembling, and your mind starts whispering, enough. But that wall, that's not a sign to stop. That's the signal to push harder. The wall isn't there to stop you. It's there to challenge you, to ask, how bad do you want this? When the barbell feels heavier than your will, that's when you step forward. When the treadmill stretches out like an endless road, that's when you push harder. It's in the chaos that you grow. The chaos shapes you, molds you, and turns you into something more, something unshakable. Remember, the storm doesn't own you. You own the storm. You don't back down. You break through. You dig deeper, summon strength you didn't know you had, and rise. Because on the other side of that wall is the version of yourself you've been chasing. That version isn't waiting for excuses. It's waiting for you to prove you're worthy. So smash the wall and take what's yours. Pain is the one thing that unites every champion. It's the proof that you're doing the work, that you're pushing the limits. But pain doesn't exist to defeat you. It exists to define you. It's the fire that forges steel. So when the pain comes, don't run from it. Embrace it. Let it remind you that you're alive, that you're fighting, that you're growing. With every rep that burns and every run that leaves you gasping, you're creating something extraordinary. You're building not just strength, but a legacy. A story that says, I didn't stop. I didn't quit. I turned pain into power, and I made it my ally. This is your legacy. Write it with effort, with sweat, with courage. Now go. Dominate. I'll be watching.
Trust. It's a powerful word. We all crave it. We're conditioned to rely on it. But in reality, it's a chain. Imagine standing alone in the dead of night, with shadows creeping all around. Who's really there with you? Most people will fall away when you need them the most, like leaves in the wind. So instead of extending your hand, clasp it into a fist. Because trust, when misplaced, is a weakness. And in a world as relentless as this, weakness is a threat. To survive, you must understand this. The person who will stick by you when no one else does is you. Think about that. It's you who wakes up, who puts in the hours, who feels the weight of every failure and every success. Relying on others is like standing on sand. The ground beneath you can shift, leaving you vulnerable. But standing on your own 2 feet, that's where true power lies. People will call you harsh, cold. They'll say you're missing out on connection, but that's because they don't understand what it means to live with purpose. It's like a flame in the dark. Others might flock to it, but they don't bring fuel. You bring your own fuel. You know your own strength, and that's a power they can't touch. When they leave, when they doubt you, you stay centered, like the mountain that withstands every storm. Imagine a river. It flows, bending, twisting, but always forward, always toward its goal. Life is that journey, full of obstacles, rocks in the way. People might stand there, watching, offering advice from the sidelines, But when the river moves, it's alone, powerful in its path. You are that river. Flow forward, carve your own course, and let nothing stop you. Trust yourself enough to let go of anyone or anything that's not building your strength. Some people will try to hold you back, to place their weight on you, but only you decide what load you carry. Shed what's unnecessary, and you'll find freedom. Your loyalty belongs to your journey, to your purpose, to the person you're becoming, not to the expectations others place on you. Every trial, every betrayal strengthens you, because with each setback, you learn. You learn to carry your own weight, to see clearly without relying on another's light. This is where resilience is born. And this resilience, it's not loud or glamorous. It's quiet, like a blade in the dark, sharp and unwavering. In the end, greatness isn't handed out. It's carved, hard-won, through solitude, struggle, and self-reliance. You will face the unknown, but you will face it alone, by choice. Because in that solitude, you sharpen yourself, and when you emerge, you'll be unbreakable. So don't seek validation, don't look for praise. Instead, look within and find strength that no one can touch, power that is yours alone. You are both the storm and the calm within it. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and remember, you are enough. You have always been enough. Think about the power in standing alone, moving forward without looking back. You see, people say they'll be there for you, but real strength? It's knowing you don't need anyone to get where you're going. Every step, every obstacle you conquer builds the foundation that no one else can shake. Imagine yourself on a battlefield, your life's mission ahead of you. Who's standing beside you when the fog rolls in and everything's uncertain? Most people vanish with the first sign of struggle, and you're left facing it alone. But that's where you find your power. Others may distract you with noise and opinions, telling you who to be or what's realistic. Tune it out. The journey isn't about them, it's about your commitment to become who you're meant to be. Alone doesn't mean weak, it means focused. Every challenge, every setback is fuel if you let it be. And when you finally break through, there's no greater victory. Because every ounce of success is earned, every moment of strength belongs to you alone. So don't just endure. Rise up, embrace the path others are too afraid to walk, and keep pushing. Life has a way of testing you, pushing you right to the edge. And in those moments, when everything seems uncertain, that's where true growth happens. It's easy to lean on others when things are simple, but the real battle? That's fought alone. It's about standing tall, knowing that no matter who walks away, you'll keep moving forward. Imagine a lone mountain, unshaken by storms. That's the strength you're building. You're learning to weather anything, because you're not just surviving, you're building an unbreakable core. People may underestimate what it takes to stay focused, to keep your head up without applause, without validation. But that's where the strongest find their path. This journey, it's not about the finish line, it's about every moment, every choice, every act of resilience. Step by step, you're proving to yourself that you're all you need. You're not here to prove others wrong. You're here to prove yourself right, to show up for yourself every single day. So remember this. In a world where so many rely on the opinions, support, or validation of others, you're different. You don't wait for someone to believe in you. You don't wait for an easy path. You carve your own, knowing that each step is strengthening the foundation beneath you. The world may not understand this kind of dedication, but you do. And that's all that matters. You are enough. Every struggle, every challenge, it's all shaping you into the person you're meant to be. Keep going, keep building, and never forget that your journey, your growth, belongs to you alone. Trust yourself above all, because out there, loyalty is scarce. People promise, they smile, but words are easy. Actions, those reveal the truth. You've seen it, haven't you? When things get tough, people disappear. They're fair weather allies, there for the good times, absent when you're down. Don't place your future in someone else's hands. You're the one who's awake at night, pushing through, building yourself. They may watch, judge, talk, but you're the one making strides. Focus on you, and trust only what you can control. That's where real power lives.
If you're here, you're different. You feel it deep down. A hunger, an unquenchable thirst that drives you beyond the realm of the ordinary. Let me tell you, pain is not your enemy. It is your mentor. It's the relentless drill sergeant, carving away the weak, leaving only what's unbreakable. And today, you'll learn to embrace it. Pain isn't here to stop you. It's here to test you, to ask one simple question: how badly do you want it? Every scar, every ounce of agony you endure is a testament to your will. It's not enough to simply want power. You must become it. You must breathe it. Let it flow in your blood like a poison that only the strongest survive. Pain is the fire that forges your strength, and you must learn to thrive in that fire if you hope to stand above the rest. When pain strikes, don't retreat. Don't cry out. Don't beg for mercy. Embrace it. Wrap your hands around it like a weapon and wield it against your doubts. Let the agony strip away your limitations one by one until nothing remains but the hardened steel of your resolve. The battlefield is littered with those who hesitated, who shrank away from pain. But the true warrior stands firm, facing it head-on, knowing that through suffering, greatness is born. Doubt will creep in like a shadow, whispering lies of ease and comfort. Ignore it. Silence it. Weakness loves the sound of its own excuses, but you do not listen. When every muscle burns, when your spirit screams for release, you must stand tall. Steel yourself and stare into the darkness within. Those who fall prey to their fears are merely paving the way for those who are fearless. Many will tell you to seek balance, to find comfort, to go easy on yourself. They are wrong. That's the language of mediocrity. Legends are not born in comfort. They are carved out of struggle, blood, and a relentless refusal to accept defeat. The choice is yours. Settle for an existence in shadows, or break free, risking it all to become a force the world cannot ignore. Weakness has many disguises. It will wear the mask of wisdom, telling you to be cautious, to know your limits. But true power lies in pushing past those limits, shattering them to dust. Power doesn't seek those who play it safe. It rewards the daring, those who charge forward, unafraid of the pain or sacrifice. Each time you're tempted to stop, to rest, ask yourself, who do you want to become? Remember, greatness demands sacrifices that the faint-hearted will never understand. Pain may try to break you, but you must use it to break the chains of mediocrity. Don't be content with half measures or small victories. Forge ahead, refusing anything but complete domination. You must walk the path that few dare to tread, the lonely road, the hard road. Every step forward is a step deeper into pain, a step closer to greatness. This path is littered with those who began with high hopes, but lacked the resilience to continue. They were not ruthless enough, not relentless enough. But you, your will must be unbreakable, your desire absolute. Let the world call you obsessed. Let them say you're reckless. Only the relentless achieve the extraordinary. When others pause, you advance. When others fall, you rise. Refuse to settle for anything less than what you know you can be. In time, the world will recognize your strength. They will speak your name with awe, knowing you were forged in trials few would even dare to face. Understand this, greatness comes at a price. You will face hardship, betrayal, loss. Every wound, every scar is a badge of honor, a mark of your indomitable spirit. Do not seek the comfort of easy victories. True glory lies in the struggle, in the battles that test every fiber of your being. Stand tall in the face of suffering, knowing that you are paying the price of legend. Others may fail, you will not. When the cost seems unbearable, remember this. Those who falter, who shrink away from pain, will never taste the heights you are destined for. You walk this path alone, but you walk it with purpose. Stand firm and know that every sacrifice will be worth it. You are carving a legacy that will endure. Every soul that has ever risen to greatness has faced moments of searing pain, moments when surrender seemed easier, moments when they were on the verge of breaking, but they did not break. Do you understand why? It's because they made a choice not to let pain define them, but to let it become the sharpening stone for their soul. Every challenge, every hardship, every ounce of agony is a crucible, a test of whether you're worthy of standing above the rest. If you want to be extraordinary, you must start thinking like a warrior. Embrace the pain that comes with growth. When your body aches, when your mind whispers doubts, let those moments be the proving ground where your spirit solidifies. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Sharpen it against the grindstone of hardship. Let your focus be relentless, unwavering. Those who fear pain will watch from below as you rise beyond their reach. Listen to me closely. There is no one to carry you up this mountain. Those who talk about success as if it's some collective journey have never walked it. This path is yours, and yours alone. Those who crave comfort will abandon you along the way. They will watch as you walk further into the darkness, into the unknown. But the true warrior understands that solitude is not a punishment. It is a gift, a rare space to cultivate inner strength without distraction. In solitude, you are forced to confront yourself, to see your weaknesses, to acknowledge your fears. It is here in this silence that greatness is born. Embrace it. Find power in standing alone, in knowing that when the time comes, it will be you who stands victorious. Solitude breeds focus. It eradicates the weak-minded, and it forges a mind that cannot be bent. True transformation requires ruthlessness, not against others, but against yourself. You must strip away every excuse, every hesitation, every bit of comfort that has held you back. Greatness demands that you become ruthless with your limitations, that you stare into the depths of your own shortcomings and refuse to accept them. When others surrender, when others soften, you must be hard. When they hesitate, you must strike. Be ruthless in your pursuit of power. Know that to rise, you must tear down every wall that keeps you chained to the ordinary. The world does not bend for the weak-hearted. It respects those who are willing to do whatever it takes to rise. You must outlast, outfight, and outthink every obstacle in your path. Let me be clear, there is no turning back. You must be prepared to burn every bridge behind you, to set yourself on a path from which there is no return. Too many fail because they cling to the idea of retreat, of safety, of an exit plan. Greatness does not come to those who keep one foot in comfort. You must commit fully, irreversibly to your journey. Only those who have chosen the path of no return can walk with true conviction. Embrace this commitment, for it is your foundation. Let it be the fire that drives you forward when the world tries to push you back. Pain may come, obstacles may appear, but they mean nothing when you have committed to forging your legacy. Burn this truth into your soul. There is no retreat, no second guessing, no compromise. Only those willing to risk everything are worthy of achieving greatness. This is the essence of life's ultimate challenge. When pain demands your submission, you must refuse. The world will try to cage you, to bind you to its limits. But you are a force of nature, and nature does not yield. It grows, it overcomes, it carves its path despite every obstacle. Let that be your drive, to become a force the world cannot ignore, a power that does not waver. This world forgets the weak, but it remembers the strong. If you're listening to this, if you feel the fire in your veins, then know that your journey has only begun. Stand as one who will leave a mark on this world, who will leave behind a legacy that time itself cannot erase. You were born to conquer, to carve your path through the storm, to rise above the illusions of weakness and claim what is rightfully yours. When the world tries to break you, remember this: it is only testing your will. True strength lies not in mere endurance, but in the refusal to break no matter the pressure. Pain may scream at you to stop, to surrender, but this is where the mind, the indomitable mind, steps in. To be strong is to deny defeat, to know in the core of your being that you will not fall. Every great warrior, every unbreakable spirit has mastered the art of saying no to defeat.
Listen carefully, because I won't say this twice. You are at war, but your enemy isn't another player. It isn't another team. It isn't even your own weakness. No. Your enemy is far more sinister. It's mediocrity. The invisible disease infecting everyone around you, tricking you into settling, sedating you with comfort, convincing you that good enough is enough. But know this. Mediocrity is the silent assassin of potential. It's the graveyard where ambition goes to die. Do you want to join the millions who sleepwalk through their lives, claiming they did their best? Or do you want to be one of the few? No, the only one who refuses to bow to anything less than greatness? The choice and the consequences are yours. Now, let's talk about ego. Ego isn't a weakness. It's your armor, your weapon, your very essence as a player, as a competitor, as a warrior. Imagine it like this. Your ego is a sword, but unlike any other weapon, it's forged in the fire of your own ambition, your own sweat, and yes, your own selfishness. It's not a tool for the weak, because the weak don't know how to wield it. But those who dare, those who hunger for dominance, they understand. They see that ego is the voice that whispers, "You are not done yet." Ego is the fire that burns down doubt and demands that you rise again, no matter how hard you fall. Ego is the fuel. Embrace it, and the game is yours. Forget the lies. You've been fed about teamwork and selflessness. This game, the game of life, the game of winning, is not about humility. It's not about fitting in. You don't step onto the field to be average. You step on to dominate, to show the world that you are not like the others. Why? Because the world belongs to the bold, to the ones who dare to say, "I am the best, and I will prove it." Understand this. Greatness is born from selfishness. Only those willing to put themselves first, to put their needs, their vision, their ambition above all else, will stand above the rest. So, be a predator. In the wild, there are two types of animals, predators and prey. Which one are you? Now, let me tell you something raw, something uncomfortable. Comfort is your enemy. It's the enemy of every person who has ever wanted to achieve greatness. Every time you choose comfort, Every time you back down because it's easier, you betray your potential. You abandon the person you could be. What lies beyond comfort? Pain, struggle, yes, but that's where champions are born. The fire that tempers steel is no different from the pain that tempers you. When you feel the pain, when you reach that point of exhaustion, that's when you're getting close. That's when you know you're on the right path. So stop craving comfort. Demand more of yourself because no one else will. You are alone, and that is your greatest weapon. Forget about the idea that someone else will pave the way for you. That there's a guidebook, a map, a team who'll carry you to the top. Champions are self-made. This is a path you must walk alone. Not because you're isolated, but because you're hungry. That hunger to improve, to rise above yesterday's self, is what separates you from the average. Every single day, treat it like solo leveling. Think of yourself as a character who starts from zero and earns power, inch by inch, point by point. It's you, against you, every day, every decision. Each action you take either pushes you closer to greatness or drags you back into mediocrity. That's the truth. A raw truth that most people can't face. They hide from it. They make excuses. They say, I'm only human. But you're more than that. Or at least you have the potential to be. So, what will you do with it? Will you level up? Or stay where you are? Let's talk about hunger. I'm not talking about hunger for food or even success. No. I'm talking about a hunger that never fades. The hunger to be the best. The kind of hunger that gnaws at you, even in your sleep. The kind that says what you are today is not enough. What you achieved yesterday is already forgotten. Keep going. This hunger, it's a fire that you have to stoke, that you have to keep alive, because it's easy to become complacent, easy to say, I'm good enough, but that's a lie. Good enough is a poison, a sweet poison that dulls the edge of ambition. The best are never satisfied. They are insatiable, unfulfilled, always reaching for more. So, ask yourself, are you hungry? Hungry enough to push yourself further than anyone else? Hungry enough to train when others rest? To improve when others settle? If you are, then you have something rare, something that can't be taught. Feed that hunger, and it will make you unstoppable. Enough talk. Now it's time to decide who you really are. You have two choices. One path leads to mediocrity, the other to greatness. The mediocre path is wide, it's easy. It's filled with people who whisper, just be yourself. But the path to greatness? It's narrow, unforgiving, and isolated. Only those with relentless will, unshakable ego, and a willingness to give everything make it there. Are you willing to let go of the person you are to become the person you could be? This isn't a game. This is life. You either dominate or you disappear. If you want to be remembered, if you want to rise above, then take that ego of yours and make it unbreakable. Train it, test it, push it, until there is no version of you left that isn't extraordinary. So ask yourself, are you ready to rise? Or will you let the world...